Hello, everyone. Have you ever wondered why some call centers feel like smooth operations while others are constantly in crisis mode? It usually comes down to one metric. This is service level. But 8020 is not just a random number, it's the heartbeat of the workforce. In today's video, I'm going to break down what service level actually means, why it's the North Star, and how you can master it to keep your customer happy and your costs down. Let's dive in. First of all, we need to understand what is the meaning of the service level or what is the definition of the service level. Service level it's a tool or agreement that defines the performance expectations between two partners, the service provider and the business owner. So, what is the service level in a nutshell? It's speed. Simply, I prefer to give you this example about the coffee shop. If you have decided to grab your coffee in the morning, and usually you prefer to drink a specific coffee from a specific coffee shop, every day you go and you grab your order just within 5 minutes. That makes you very and feel happy. But one day you entered your coffee shop, the preferred one, and you found a big line. You stood in the line, and today it was very weird. You took your coffee, yes, it was good, yeah, but you stayed for a long time in the queue, kept waiting for like 30 minutes. This actually made you feel uncomfy and not happy. At the second or the following day, you entered the same coffee shop and you stayed for more than 30 minutes to get your coffee. Do you think the third day you will go also to the same coffee shop or you will start looking for another one? 100% you will start looking for another one because their service is not good for you. They are not so speed, they became so slow. Actually, they make you feel unhappy by waiting for a long time in the queue. And also on the other side, you found another coffee shop giving you that good coffee, maybe not like the other one. However, they does not take more than 5 minutes, which is what you need really. This is what we call it service or service level. Speed. The more you provide your customers with their queries, the requests, you fulfill their needs actually in a short time. This is what we call it service level. So in call centers we have like different things about the service level. I mean that different targets. We have like 70%, 30 seconds, 80%, 20 seconds, and more. So what are the 70 and 80? 70% or 80%, that's the percent of the customers that you're supposed to handle out of those who are calling you. For example, if you are receiving 100 calls per day, it means 70% or 80% according to your target out of those callers supposed to be handled within threshold. This threshold is 20 seconds or 30 seconds. That's the first time. Once they call you, you should not actually pick up their call or help help them or support them after the 20 or 30 seconds. Otherwise, this will not support your target and your service level. That's simply. So, how do we define the service level? When we say it's supposed to be 70 or 90 or 80 or whatever, this is based on the nature of the service. For example, if you are a critical call center supporting, for example, uh, one of the elite people in the community, people that pay a lot of money, or even you are actually police, you are ambulance, so that in this case you need the people actually needs you as soon as possible. Accordingly, you make your target service level like 95 or even 90%. So that's the nature of the service that you provide. Also, customer expectations, ROI, market, competition. These are lots of things that you're supposed to focus while defining your target service level. So next thing is service level formula. Technically, that's very easy one. If you are actually using a platform, 100% you would find the platform actually containing the service level formula or target automatically it calculates it. However, you need to understand this target, how it's being set up or even adjusted in your platform, because sometimes that platforms actually are set up incorrectly or against your goals or your call center goal. So simply, service level is answer the calls within service time divided by offered calls by 100. As you can see down here, I have subtracted the abandoned calls from the offered calls. Yes, some operations prefer to do this because they don't like to, they don't prefer, actually, it's not good to, I'd like to avoid the penalization, or I don't like to uh, penalize the team for wrong numbers, because this is abandoned calls means short calls the customer decided to drop off after 5 seconds from, or even before 5 seconds from the from calling the call center. So why do I have to penalize my team based on wrong numbers or calculating or considering this abandoned calls? So some call centers prefer to exclude the abandoned calls, others prefer to keep it. So in nutshell, what we have covered today: service level definition, its speed in simple form. We have seen lots of targets for the service level and also how to calculate the service level. The last thing is that you have to keep in your mind that there are lots of factors in the call center that impacts, or it has a direct impact on the service level. These factors, we can say it's a shrinkage, occupancy, AHC, or even volume spikes. Shrinkage, such as breaks, meeting, absenteeism, all of these things might impact on the availability of the queue. Accordingly, the service level might be impacted. Also, the occupancy plus 90%, it means you are too busy. Less than 90%, it means you have room or you have actually a stable call center, but not that low. Don't say that my occupancy is 60%. It means you are overstaffed here. Watch out or take care. Then AHT, if the call takes longer than planned, so service level will drop even if staff is correct. So you have to keep an eye on the HT as well. Volume spikes because of the unexpected marketing campaign or technical outages. These actually will hammer your call center with lots of calls. Accordingly, you will lose, and you might lose service level unless you have the capacity, or you are going to do your tactics like calling full overtime, canceling activities, and lots of things. Of course, this is responsibility mainly for the real-time management and the operations together. So that was in a nutshell the service level. Hope you like it. Please, if you like the video, make sure to hit like, share it with your colleagues, and thank you so much for watching me today. See you next time.